This thing's just about done. Still gotta put the rest of the interior in. Get rid of some of that smell, so we put baking soda. Apparently that gets rid of that nasty rat stench, but it is going away. I left it open all night. Besides that, the whole car is mirrored. So clean, this car. It's insane. It's clean, huh? Anyways, new project today. The old Cosmo that's still for sale. Igor's just gonna do one final detail on this thing. It's been sitting outside for a little bit, so Nico's gonna go ahead and start sanding down the engine bay because I'm still freaking wrecked. I can't do anything, but luckily we got the boys. So, time to get jamming on the race car. You gotta see this, Nico. The boy pulled up. I bought a Mark II hood off of my boy Sergio, and he brought it in the taco. In the what taco? The freaking K-swap taco.
Yeah, how's the intercooler? In the grill, perfect fit mid-mount. Yeah,
that's too cool.
So like line to line.
That's too cool. This is ridiculous. Last time I saw this, you were just like mocking up the engine.
Yeah, I was just like sitting in there with it.
Yeah. Now this is the daily or what?
The daily, yeah.
The daily.
Well, since like 3 months.
It's 500 horse daily.
It's solid.
On the haul tech.
Yeah.
And this is all your fab work, huh?
Yeah, I did all the motor mounts, sitting wood parts.
Sergio's Fab Master.
Yep. Fab Daily.
Fab Daily.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's like a S14 rear subframe.
Oh, that's right.
Like all in Hall Tech or whatever.
And then front is just the
It's just
taco,
like
regular
just stock,
taco.
stock taco stuff with like cut knuckles.
I see.
So, yeah. Tested cut knuckles for now. I haven't like.
So you can drift it though.
Yeah,
Definitely. As full S14 Ichigo subframe, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It is freaking S14 rear subframe.
Look how he did it though. Look at this.
Oh no way.
Okay, so sick.
That's so cool, bro. You did everything?
Yeah,
Serge?
yeah. Pretty much like, besides like the wiring and like the tuning, obviously. Yeah,
All the fab
everything,
work.
all the fab work. Yeah.
You've had this truck for a long time though, man.
Yeah, since like 2007. And it's in 2007, you know.
Right?
So,
I remember when I first met you, had this thing, it was all stock.
Stock on
Yeah.
stock.
Oh yeah, when we first did that pickup in Japan, Sergio bought all the Junction Produce stuff and threw it in here.
Oh, that's right.
Camper shell, and I put all the curtains like all the way
That's
down.
right. I remember that.
I'm getting a white boy's homie's gonna make me a carbon fiber camper in January.
Carbon shell full.
Yeah.
Full carbon.
So I bought one. He's gonna like cut it in half and then make the top half carbon
good.
fiber or whatever.
So good.
Yeah.
So I have this. The homies call it the do-rag.
I
The
love
do-rag.
it. Do-rag, fool.
There you got a little hydro in there.
Oh, the hydro.
And then if you top the glove box, you can see all the. You top in.
Oh, my neck.
It's like all politics shit.
Oh, sick. You got a little panel in the glove box. Oh, Hall Tech. Oh, it's all
So
bolted in
sick.
nicely.
Dude,
It's down.
that is like
Dang.
something right out of Canada.
Ooh. Vertex Narni. Dang, this wheel look. I think this thing's rare.
Josh, is a full X-Runner kit, but
Yeah.
X-Runner is not single
Yeah,
cab.
X-Runner's extended cab, so they had to like shorten everything.
Oh, like the skirts and
Yeah.
stuff.
So like that's the difference from like mine and like
All
other
the other
X-Runners.
ones.
Mine's a single cab X-Runner.
I see. Dude, everyone forgets about the X-Runners.
Yeah.
You never see them nowadays. Yeah, I haven't seen this thing in person since it's been finished, but this thing is so epic. You guys gotta follow my boy Sergio. He makes some crazy stuff. His fab work is on. Anyways, we'll get back to working. Gabe, did you make a mistake?
Apple, dog. Apple made the mistake of apparently you put origin hood. It's gonna say original hood.
It can autocorrect. Sergio brought me an OEM hood.
Original hood.
It's an original hood. Oh, so if anyone needs a original Mark II hood,
Yeah, I got you.
hit up Sergio. He's selling it. My bad, Serge. Dang it. At least you got to show Sergio the land. It's his first time out here. And we got to show the taco. Alright, anyways. Back to tweaking. I got this thing almost perfect. I mean, you know, it looks bad, but it was so bad. It was literally like this, like the whole thing. I've just been tweaking for like an hour with my little tool, getting everything right, all the fins, but some parts are not fixable. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, I guess. What we just been tweaking, trying to figure out the best way to do this. This is going down a bare metal, and obviously the primer sticks a lot better. This is just acetone and Scotch Brite. We didn't touch this part, we just did this surface. Honestly, not too different, so this is probably the better route. It's kind of gnarly to go full bare metal on the entire engine bay. It's kind of too much, so that's the route. But I think that's it for today. Might tweak a little bit more, probably be back at it tomorrow. The Cosmo is freaking pristine right now. Look at this thing Igor tweaked. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Brand new car, somebody buy it. 13B turbo, let me know. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're getting there, still a lot more to do, but I think we're ready for the first coat of primer just to see what areas still need to be touched up, but we're tweaking. Everything's pretty freaking smooth. So I'm gonna hit it one time over everything, primer, and then we'll go from there. Man, this is a project. They realize how much work it is to sand an engine bay, and we still have all of that to do, and the whole car. We're screwed. We gotta finish in less than a month. That looks freaking amazing. I think we did good. I forgot to mask the studs. Not bad. You can really see how dented this is now. Everything else looks pretty freaking smooth. We're on, boys. Now we gotta do the interior stuff. Gosh, this looks horrible in here. Jeez. Sound deadening. That's next. But Nico's in here. He's been jamming on the GS. Shout out Isaac. Isaac Applejuice gave me RSR lowering springs for the GS. They were free, so I was like, screw it. I'm gonna throw some TEs on here. I got the lowering springs. It's gonna drop at about like, I don't know, 2 inches or something. And I got a new front lip that I gotta throw on. But this thing's gonna be the daily. Nico's almost done with that. He's just jamming. Well, I figured before we start the interior, I'm gonna try and clean up the door jambs, rear quarter panel, and I gotta fill all this with some caulking. So I guess that's next. It's not too bad. I ran out of spray paint, but all this stuff is mostly gonna be covered, so I'm not too worried about like behind the tail lights, behind the center garnish. I'm gonna repaint the bash bar, same color as the interior probably, but for the most part, it is good enough. Obviously we have the fenders going on, the doors and everything, so all this is mostly gonna be covered. I just wanted it to be kind of nice if the panels do come off. The door jambs aren't too shabby. I didn't really prep this because I don't really care, but I'm just dreading doing the interior. So I'm trying to finish up everything on the outside for the most part. Still got to do this side. Pretty big difference. That versus that. Way better. I'll take it. And 240 is finally done. Engine bay is looking nice. This car is freaking pristine. And my seats are all nasty from pressure washing them. But I think if I sit in them enough, they'll go back to normal. They just dried out like that, like raisins. But if you have stock seats, let me know. I'll buy some. Rear seats aren't that bad. Now we just gotta register it and drive it. GS is on lowering springs. It's not that bad. It should settle a little bit more. I put some PBM spacers on there, about 20 mil in the front on stock wheels, and I have a little 10 mil slip on back. We got new wheels for this, but this is just the daily spec. Looks the freaking same. Nah, it did get rid of some wheel gap. It's fine. Thanks, Isaac. I got some free lowering springs for the GS. Wheels will be here soon. Also that front lip I gotta throw on, but it's a good night's work. See you in the morning. Morning! The ASAP S15 is going home to Hawaii. Just gave it a little wash. This thing's finally going home to its new owner. Gabe's gonna bring it to the port right now. If you guys didn't know, we still find cars in Japan and ship them all over the world, so don't be afraid to hit us up at ASAP. Get you one of these. or one of those, or one of those. Anything you guys want. You know, you can still hit me up even though I'm out here. Well, these boys are leaving. I still got a ton of things on my agenda, like work on that thing. I gotta go down into the city, get some stuff, but we'll be back in a second. Back to the project. I went and grabbed me like 10 of these freaking cheap paints. We'll see how they do. You guys saw the other side. It wasn't too bad. You gotta believe in the cheap paint when it comes to stuff that especially is gonna be covered. Why spend money on that? But honestly, the door jambs aren't that bad. I painted this roof with the same paint like 4 years ago, no clear. And tell me why it actually looks pretty decent. That's spray paint, cheap spray paint. Time to start jamming on this side before the sun goes down. Got some cleaning up to do, so I'm gonna start. Man, it's already dark, but we were able to get that first coat on. You can't really tell it's black, but it came out decent. I'm gonna hit it with a couple more coats. Touched up the back a little bit too. Now I gotta do all of this, but it's getting cold and I don't know if the paint's gonna stick, but we're gonna try anyways. I'm taking a break from painting. Look what Bob came home with. Dang, that's a light.
Yeah, I think that's like a motorcycle light.
What the hell? Rob got new toys.
You know.
Shout out Mitch. You gotta come visit us now.
Making bad financial decisions.
Should be finishing your car.
I should be finishing my car.
That could have paid for ECU.
Yeah, definitely.
Priorities though, man. Priorities. Dang, these things are actually pretty sick for little SSRs. Looks like Mitch put some pretty legit parts on it.
Yeah, that's why he almost didn't want to sell them to me.
He did kind of a lot, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get these things out though. These things are freaking sick. Now we can go on adventures, dude.
Shout out my cousin.
Thanks, Mitch. We just got this thing running. Took apart the carb and cleaned it up. Starts first try now. This thing has a freaking speedometer on it. Look how sick. So freaking cool, dude. 184 miles on it. All right, turn into a bike channel now.
Bike life, baby.
Let's go.
Bike
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Back at it, another morning. Something on the list to do is paint this rusty dash bar. A nice metallic silver. Although you can't see it, it'll be nice to put it in freshly painted with the new freshly painted interior. Last night we finished up painting that. And it's not too bad. I gotta do one more coat around here, but I'm not too worried. It'll do. Door jambs are all right. We're getting somewhere. Now we gotta sand this down and spray it. Also gotta paint these guys a nice satin black. All right, let's see how these turn out. That is way better than I thought. Dang! Check out the little trim piece that came out so good. But I barely even prepped this thing, and it has that like chipping coat vibe to it. But it came out so good. It's gonna be epic when it's in there and it's all painted interior. I even painted the steering column the same silver. All right, we're gonna try to do some New Year's burnouts. I got this stock 240 with no gas. This is kind of sketchy actually, but we did a little test run. I think we got it. Yes, that was sick. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, that was a great New Year's. I woke up way too late and left some burnout marks. Why are they like that? Anyways, I woke up and Bob's already working on the car. He's got the coilovers off.
New year, new me.
He's already jamming. Martin's coming over today to spray the engine bay. So that's what we're doing today. We have to get the rest of the car wrapped in plastic and focus on finishing prepping the fender wells. So all this is gonna be the same color. But yeah, let's get it wrapped. Finishing touches before we start painting. Ugar's doing the wax and grease remover. Martin just showed up. Got the paint garage going right now. Science time. A little test run. Trying to figure out what color we want to do. But check this out. Martin put together this dark green, metallic, crazy, I don't know. That's so sick though. We're trying to decide. So far so good. Obviously it's gonna get darker, but as you can see, it's not the black that we always do. We're going different this time. Martin came up with this crazy color. So we got this piece also, a detachable piece. Getting this thing primered and ready for paint. I'm excited. We're just waiting for the pressure to build up. We keep losing pressure. This freaking stupid compressor's not good enough. Oh, Huskies suck. Anyways, back at it. I'm gonna try and spray the fender well. Now, clear coat. We're gonna see it shine. We got this side already. First coat of clear. It's looking pretty sick. Right when I didn't think the engine bay could get any better, the clear is gonna fill in all the weird spots. Dang, this color is amazing. The sun's hitting it perfect. We decided to not do the flake, but I think it's perfect. Thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
You freaking killed it. Next step is the interior. There's a lot more to do, but a couple more pieces to the puzzle, and this thing will be on its feet again. This was the crazy flake that we were originally supposed to do, but when it's dark, it just kind of looks dirty. And how often is your engine bay in the sun like this? So we figured let's just put the clear on the paint, and it already looks like it has a crazy curl in it. So I don't think it needs anything. Nope. It's perfect, dude. Hell yeah. Update. We worked all day today. Getting this thing in the garage, getting a new suspension on, and we got something that we're gonna put on. Some new brakes. Gabe pulled up with some goodies. Also went ham on all the OEM stuff. Sprayed it, made it clean, OEM spec. I even masked the OEM sticker. It's gonna be good. Anyways, Nico already sealed up the whole rear. I don't know why it was open for how many years, but that's sealed up. I still had to chipping coat all this stuff, like how I do all my cars. So that's next on the list tomorrow, but for now, I got wheels for the front. For now, just to roll it. Totally forgot I had these. I got some Brembos. Gabe had these for his car. for a while now and never put them on, so figured why not. He has everything, TF Works, adapter. Anyways, let me show you guys what we got. All right, we got steel braided lines, TF Work adapters, the Evo brakes, and the rotors. These things are freaking massive.
I wanted these so bad on my 14. I was gonna just put them on 14, but 14 is just still in Hawaii, so might as well
Well,
just
we're putting them to use. But
Well,
the only problem is I'm running 17s in the front, so is Gabe. And he has R33 GTR Brembos on here, and the clearance is so freaking tight. The red ones are a little bit bigger, so I don't know if they're gonna fit. All we can do is try. And it actually fits with the 17s.
What would you do without me?
Thanks, bud. I owe you a lot of money. Testing the clips out, and check out that brake clearance. Ooh, butter. That's so sick. Nico's already got the brake master on, clutch master. Those are looking good. Good job, buddy. Nico's over here detailing the 34, ready for delivery. Or not delivery, pickup. New customers picking this up tomorrow. Sad, but actually kind of stoked because we don't need 2 R34 sedans. This thing will be done in a bit. I'm cooking for the boys right now. What we got tonight? Leah's got us some burgers, some buns, onions, cheese. Let's put a burger together. Whoa, let me see that thing, dude. Oh, why do you have snowboarding goggles on? Try it. See how it is. Is it all your? Damn, that looks good.
Yup.
Put the secret in and out spread. That's why yours is fire. We only had 1 pack. Good?
That's fire.
Just made mine. Ooh. We're missing lettuce and like tomatoes and stuff, but gotta work with what we got. We're doing it. A good night. Update. This thing is finally on its own 4 wheels. It looks sick with the new brakes. Anyways, you got most of this stuff on. I just needed to bring it out of the garage because I'm gonna spray. I'm gonna do what I do and chipping coat all this because Nico sealed all this up, put some chipping coat under there. Another update, we pulled this thing out of the trailer. In fact, I gotta show you guys the trailer. I've been jamming on that thing with Nico for the past like couple days. Got it nice, up and running. But we pulled this thing out, and I don't know if you guys remember last video, but this thing didn't have that one piece of rat poop inside, and it smells freaking amazing. So happy about that. I don't even need to detail it, and we actually got this thing running. So this thing's good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I gotta freaking store it indoors though. I don't want to store this thing outside. But yeah, I'll show you guys in a bit. I'm gonna get working on this thing. It's starting to look like the car again, and the paint in the shade still looks black, but earlier this morning in the sunlight, I'll show you guys, it is freaking blinging. All right, cool. Let's start jamming on this. All right, we got one side done. Ended up just spraying my rotors, which I did a long time ago. It just rusted over, but obviously when I drive the car, this is all gonna be nice and clean again. I stopped it right where the brake pad ends, so it'll still have that line. It's not the best line, but it'll be worn down perfectly. Chipping coat is on. Ended up spraying the caliper. Not bad. Let's look at the other side. Hold on. Yep, much better than this side. In fact, Jordan just threw in a side by side. All right, that's it. We even painted inside here because that was pretty nasty and rusty. It's not bad. Right now we got to put on the D-Max coilovers. As you can see, we already got the front ones on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rear ones on and spice things up a little bit.